BIG4 is a national network of holiday parks right around the country where we provide wonderful experiences for families and travellers to get out and experience a great Australian break. All our parks are individually owned, but what BIG4 does is provide support and systems and marketing assistance to the parks to really enable them to be the best that they can be. We're different from a hotel because of the fun and the connection, and we make sure that our parks have activities and facilities and customer service levels that really focus on quality, fun, connection in great locations. BIG4 historically, going back when the group was founded in Ballarat with 4 parks working together, they set it up purely as a marketing cooperative. So that was about referring people from one park to another, having a brand to create a degree of endorsement on quality. And so we haven't changed the essence of that. Technology's changed, systems have changed, expectations have changed. What's great is that one of those original owners, Des and Margaret Watts, are still part of the BIG4 group.
We met at a Bunnyong ball to start with.
And I said I might like to see you again.
They used to have balls every Friday night at some of the country towns. Venues. Yeah. It would have been 1956.
We got married in 1959. I was 22 and she was 23. I was a policeman, traffic cop, riding motorbikes. It was quite good, but then 6 or 7 years on motorbikes doing traffic work. I joined the CIB then as a detective. I was sitting for senior sergeant in uniform, and I was basically told from the 4 members sitting there, said probably better off up at the Caravan Park. So I resigned. BIG4 started in Ballarat in 1979 with the 4 private parks combining to promote Ballarat more strongly than it had been and to help each other grow their business. We had the Welcome Stranger Caravan Park, and there was a little bit of pressure from the council here in Ballarat. Matter of they had a council park that was operating and we didn't think it was fair to us. We gathered the 4 private parks in Ballarat together and we produced a document, a handout to people. We had 4 cars and they went 4 different places in Victoria to distribute the documents, so it grew from there.
We used to have meetings around the kitchen table and then you started referrals, didn't you?
Yeah.
To other like Bendigo and
Warrnambool
and Geelong.
Geelong. When we talked about that, they got an interest from the park operators there.
Yeah, well, when we started, we put all our money. We thought if things didn't work out, we just had to start again with nothing.
It was being well run and it was moving ahead, and we had people sort of lining up to become part of the system, and they had to pass an inspection. A small town, you wouldn't want 2 parks at the same brand. So that was all taken into account. My point of view was to get people thinking and, you know, what about it, guys? We can do this and we can do that. If we all work together, it's not a big load. We were at the park and operating it, and Margaret was pregnant with Susan, and she was born and grew up in the park. And a little bit older.
She was 2.
She was 2-year-old.
I had Lisa, Brendan and Christopher and Bernard, 4 others as well.
Yeah.
And then later on we had Peter.
I'm a relative newcomer to Big 4. I've been here now just over 3 years, but that pales into insignificance compared to the length of time that a number of our parks have been involved. Of the 180 parks we have within the group, a third of them have been with us for more than 20 years. 2/3 have been with us for more than 10 years. These loyal, long-serving, wonderful parks have really built the Big 4 brand.